Wars fans, welcome to Lion Blitzy Breeder versus Kobi Sensei Scorpion. I'm going first because I'm playing Lion. One thing I didn't mention in the deck tech was the gold. We're playing 1-for-1s and 2-for-2s instead of just overloading on 3-for-3s, which sort of gives us better first turn blowouty stuff. We don't get any here, we just buy a 3-for-3, but Copper Mine plus...
But with Watanabe in the provinces, I think that there's a good chance things will sort of come together there for you.
Sort of to do my little thing here. Oops. Look at top 3. The viewers can't even see this, so you can just go ahead. Putting 2 cards down.
Well, I flipped no holdings, which is super sad. There's actually a debate about whether or not I want to keep the Aboro to put her into the thing to try to get my conspiracy tokens. And of course, I do have 1 conspiracy token, as he did not buy a guy on his very first turn. So we put these things down, because as much as I'd like to keep Aboro, gold is much more important. And I get a Shikikawa's Court and a Geisha House, and then I get to flush in a ball, which is good. And I put down a Shijin, and now I gotta really work, because I got 1 Abor on the bottom of my deck, and I don't have any really neat JPI kind of stuff.
Yep. So this is like a funny sort of blowout in that... So my idea here was to get Wanatabe for 1 gold. I was going to float 6, buy him straight in my plain library. But he has to bounce.
Except you remembered.
So, c'est la vie. I'm going to pay 6. Tayuko gold. I think I buy him anyway. Then he bows with some gold.
Stop. So he comes out, and then I Kobai Sensei him.
Yeah,
so
I
he
know.
doesn't
That's
get
why
to
he's
do
bowed,
anything.
dude.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Calm
Okay,
down.
Calm
down. Deep breaths,
I'm
man.
really excited. I got to use my Kobai Sensei.
You got
How
me.
cool is that?
I got
Kobai! Also a very fun word to say. Kobai! So 7, and then this 1, so none of my gold breaks down in any sort of way that's in any way satisfying or exciting. Bummer, man. So I can go like 4, 7, buy a guy and a thing, and keep up a thing. That's probably what I do. I'm just trying to decide if there's any reason. Nope, that's pretty straightforward. And I buy a guy and proclaim up to a whopping 0. And you gotta flush everything. I gotta get to those bars. Man, that's gonna be important. And I'm okay.
All set?
I am all set.
Okay, so I got all the gold in the universe, which is not actually what we wanted. So question is, can we take a province? We have 1 force. We cannot. Big surprise. So we're going to just drop down here, I suppose.
I've got like all kinds of opens in my dirty
So,
deck here, man. I
do.
got dirtle options like whoa. Okay, so we're going to start with attach a suspending wind to my Shugenja.
Check.
And then I get to bow and interrupt and draw a card. And then I will straighten my guy.
Okay.
And then I will give my guy Soul Man powers.
Okay.
So I will target then your unbowed
So after
personality.
you give your guy Soul
Give
Man
Soul Man powers. She's a woman, but she's a soul man.
Okay, I pass.
Okay. I will now use my stronghold to name Kitsu Watanabe.
Okay.
And then I will activate Soul Man powers targeting Watanabe.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all I got.
Do you want to cast your Suspending Wind?
I mean, I guess I could. Why not? Target your one guy so it ups him by 2 gold, putting him to 5.
Okay. Are you done?
I hold on. I think my top is still nope. My dirtle has dropped.
So 5,
I do get to Kobai Sensei
6,
there, so
7,
I'll get
8.
another
Yeah. So
conspiracy
you have all the
token.
tokens. Can't believe I'm gonna lose to the conspiracy token deck.
I think we're pretty far off from that. Your dude does straighten during my turn, right? Just for that. It's like he's bowed for like half a second, a hot second. Have you not been gaining your proclaim honor by the by?
Oh, fair enough.
Take the favor, get a geisha house. Do I want another Shikagawa's court? Like if I get all 3 Shikagawa's courts, then I could maybe get some favor action happening here.
You just collect them. Like, I
It's
got a
so sad
collection
that
of them.
it's actually on the it's actually a possibility. It's sort of in the agenda. I am going to be at some point causing honor loss. I'm going to want to do these things. Oh, okay. I guess I am going to. I could box something to no meaningful effect. I could. I want to just. Why can't you just say bow to draw a card like the other backland girl does? Oh, so frustrating. So do I even need this guy? I don't think I do. So let's do this. Let's go 4, 5. I mean, what do personalities get me? Nothing. A big fat stack of nothing. I attach secrets on the wind. Bow to
Check.
draw a card.
Check.
I don't have a
Pass.
problem at all. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
I'm not intervening.
Straight my
You're on
guy.
your own, man.
I will. So I really want to just dishonor this guy and start whacking him with a brilliant cascade in, and so that's exactly what I do. I will dishonor your Taiyoko there and hit you with a brilliant cascade in,
Check.
and then I just buy some stuff. I get the favor.
Did you want to straighten your girl?
I think I did that actually. Did I not straighten her already?
You didn't announce it, but
I
just go
put
ahead and do it.
secrets on secrets. No, I don't think I
You were
did.
so excited to draw a card, you forgot.
I I was pretty excited.
Okay. I will bow my library here to attach a follower to Wanatabe.
Duh, that's less exciting. I will stronghold name that follower. I am not going to make any attempt to pronounce the name of that follower at all. No attempt given.
Okay, straighten my gold.
Not doing it. You're not suckering me in, bud.
Action to you.
Soul of Man, the unbowed personality.
You're asking me to pay 4?
I mean, I'm giving you any number of scintillating options.
Essentially, this is L5 Artist's finest.
That's it. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I'm over here stuck in my rabbit hole dirtily. I can't. Is that smarm? It won't penetrate my impenetrable wall of the
Yeah, I
dirt.
pay 4. I just pay 4.
Okay, then it's your action.
Ring of Air to straighten Doofus.
I'm in a city that is filled with blowouts. I will. I don't know why was my guy even. Oh, he bowed to Soul of Man. I will straighten my guy. Take that.
Duly taken. I pass.
Can you deal with that? Let's go ahead and suspending wind targeting your face-up personality.
Bum, bum, bum. Pass.
And so now he might attack me. Is that what I think is going to happen? I don't know how I feel about that. Let's discard the Imperial favor to play Imperial summons on the unbowed Shugenja.
Okay. So what are my choices here? Okay, well, I think the dream is dead, so I will pass.
I killed the dream.
I
I
killed a
pass.
dream. Achievement unlocked. I pass.
I pass some more.
Okay, bye, bizarre. How bizarre. I just have all the gold.
This makes my Soul of Man a lot less impressive.
3 and 3. Bizarre just goes. I'm flushing for one of the guys that makes a dude as an open so that I can finally get an attack going. I know this looks really slow, and it is, but once I get rolling, I think I'm going to be okay.
I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, well, I will begin by using Wisdom Gained because the amount of self-control I have is measured at 0. I have 0 self-control.
I'm going to pick up air.
Yep, that's an excellent choice. I will, of course, not be getting anything that good because I want my Ring of Void. I want my. I'm just going to leave it right here in play.
I'm going to straighten my doofus with the follower.
I am going to use long-term fruition to put out that Ring of Void there.
I'm going to use my doofus to straighten the fortification. I forgot to look at my top 3. I'm going to do that real quick, too. I guess, who cares?
Okay. I will
choose to
then
not
Ring
do
of
it.
Void to draw a card like a real champ.
I'm going to... I mean, I did all that stuff. I'm attached another unpronounceable follower to doofus. Look, Mom, generating force.
Stronghold name, unpronounceable follower.
Okay. Pass.
Attach Touch of Death.
Ring of air to straighten my guy.
Bow Stronghold to Imperial Summons.
Boaz City, dude. Alright, pass.
Well, I don't know about that. Dishonor, bowed guy.
Pass.
Straighten guy, brilliant cascade, and then touch.
Sure. So it puts me down 5 to 6. Pass.
Trigger, samurai, cast, whatever that is. Get progressive. Shuffle. Well, the wheels are spinning. They're not taking me anywhere. Go to Dynasty, buying a, 1 gold card. Who needs personalities? Whatever. This
Naive.
guy lets me draw
Execution.
cards. This guy lets me draw cards. That's what do these other chumps do? Get out of my way.
Well, there's another wisdom gained. So I guess I'll just keep getting air forever.
I will get something as well. Probably air. I mean, I like air.
Okay, I'm gonna karmic my voice here. Still looking for something with some juju attached. That is, I guess it's a guy.
I will play Hidden Machinations. This lets me look at top cards or something.
Yep. I will pass.
Let's look at a top card of my deck and then do something with it. Look at top. I will put this card to the bottom of the deck. It had the words battle on it. I don't know what it's even doing there.
I will pass.
Okay, I'm gonna suspending wind on the 4 gold cost personality,
Okay.
and then
So
straighten
that's
my
6.
guy,
Okay. And
and then
then
soul of man, your only unbowed dude,
pass.
and then name. I don't know how about ring of air.
Pass.
I'm out. I got nothing else.
6 gold by his guy proclaimed. 3, 6 for another guy, and 2 for a thing. Well, he's kind of hit a gold pocket in the middle here. I don't know if like he gets to explode at some point. My guess is that he doesn't though, and hopefully I'll be fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like I did a lot of sort of stunty stuff, and it hasn't resulted in conspiracy tokens, which is a real problem. But I am slowly thinning out the deck, and eventually I'll just get to some of Burrows and hope to buy them and win. Okay, so I start with Void to draw a card because I mean,
I pass.
you're at 9. I can make him just lose 2 honor, but I think the gold's more important. I will. I guess I could have machinations there before I did that, but this is a fine card, so I don't feel too terrible about it. There's a little bit of sequencing stuff that we have to agonize over. I don't know how critically important it is. So I'll go take favor. I have 10 with the quartz to your 9.
Mm-hmm.
Straighten.
Mm-hmm.
Use this court to attach, you guessed it, suspending wind. I am an air Shugenja, so I can have any number. I can also bow to draw a card.
Pass.
Straighten my guy with its own trait thing. He's got a dishonored target. There's no sense in beating up more dishonored stuff. So I don't have to worry about that. I can do a favor cycle. This card, both very. I think this card's a pretty easy. Am I going to defend against him? I might defend, though. I think I'm going to go favor cycle. Draw
Okay.
card.
Continue to pass.
It's a really disappointing card to have drawn. And we shall then now go to Dynasty. We start with by our. Let me look at my gold really quick. 2, 5, 4. So I can buy everything. So yeah, we'll hit you twice with brilliance, just to sort of keep you honest.
Go to 5.
One of these are both bowed though. Buy famous bizarre. It doesn't really matter what it is. It's just gonna get flushed. Because I pretty much got it. Okay, so that's in a burrow. So I have one more at the bottom of my deck. So I can buy this one, get 1 conspiracy token, shuffle in 2 more. Shuffle all your other copies of a ball in play, and then you're just good fine. So she doesn't shuffle herself in, right? Is that correct?
No, she's in play. I don't know what the errata on her is.
It's just once. It's once per turn. It's like you can't do it again. I am looking now. My screen will go very weird here while I look up the errata. But just to make sure, if you have not used the invest trait of in a board this turn, shuffle all your other copies in.
Okay. So all your other copies.
Okay.
It no longer does.
Oh yeah, I had another geisha house there, so that's kind of relevant. So yeah, we'll go buy her with the invest just because I think getting a token is good. I have 1 to shuffle in. Deck.
Gets the other one off the bottom.
And I want to get
again.
that other one. Yeah, I want to get the other one off the bottom. Yep. And I got 4 gold left, which is just 2 small time bullies to dishonor your other 2 honorable peeps. Flush Suzuka. And 3.
All set.
Draw a card. Yep.
So this is gonna be blood. He's gonna play abandoned on us, and we're just gonna lose. We can't attack anymore.
That's the hope. Yeah, that's the plan.
Ha ha ha. So my first action is to use Suzaki here. This is exactly what we're looking for. Shuffle in and get an idiot. Gain an honor.
I'm just gonna count your copious amounts of gold. Okay, well, we start at a simple beginning point. Soul Man on a Ichimoku.
Soul Man on Ichimoku. Counter gold.
There's an argument to use to name Ring of Air first, but I mean, if he wants to go that route, he's gonna get through it at some point. So I don't want to just keep naming Ring of Air.
We got tons of gold. The other hand, yeah, we got air, so I'm just gonna bow him, and I'll throw air to straighten him right away as my next action.
Yeah. So we had to get through that, I suppose. Okay, I will then, as my next action, straighten my Soul Man.
Okay, I will pass.
I got double suspending wind for Dr. Leakey.
I will pass.
And I gotta look at your fours. 3, 6. Well, he doesn't get a bonus, right? He gets a bonus equal to. Oh, just plus. Yeah, I thought it was a pH related bonus. 3, 6, 8. 10 force you'll have to my 8 province strength. So, what is a good play I can make? Yeah, I guess I will use a contained at court to bow. How about Ichimoku?
Duly bowed. I pass.
So 3, 5, 7. I pass. Now I'm debating a hidden machinations usage to use this card here, which would allow me to set up a defense. But I don't, so I definitely pass. Now I just get my last action before the end of the phase. But I don't think so. I think we're just going to try to ride the progressive. So we'll just use the hidden machinations for what it is. Look at the top card and decide. That's a perfectly fine card. I will keep that on top. Yep. We're okay.
So all 3 attack a province.
Okay. I offer no defense, of course.
Sure.
So I will progressive, discarding a progressive to send home 3 force guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Enough 4. So I will make a cat. Put it on Beastmaster Girl. And then Inspired Devotion and Destiny has
So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, so 8, 9. So he's gonna get the province.
Here's my hand.
Way of the Lion, Valiant Defense, Guardian of Mid, Plan Departure. Okie dokie. Which province was it?
You can pick. Trick question, I don't care.
Hey, there's my guy that lets me like bow his people, but a little way too late to the party. That's gonna happen.
So Leaky is now 14 gold. I'll buy the Bazaar first and see what flips. There's a chance I won't mess with her because it's so stupidly expensive. Hey.
Or perhaps that one, yeah.
9, 10. For this one, getting 3 and 5 for the other Ichimoku. And I'll hang on to her because I like her. And because I'm a big scrub. And you can go.
So my inability to sort of pick up, I think if I had sequenced my turn slightly different, I could be at 5 or 6 tokens here, and that might put me in the game. But as it stands right now, I just a little too dirtily not quite there. I'm not out of it, but I'm close. I use my stronghold to name Dr. Leaky as my first open to deny him a 2/2 duder.
Sure, sure. I will pass.
Void to draw the card that I know is there.
Continue to pass.
Got a lot of gold. Lobby for the favor. Discard secrets to draw. Use a Shigekawa's court to straighten.
Okay.
Dishonor someone. I guess I should lobby with Katako just in case that I need the extra straighten effect from this other Shigekawa. So we'll do that. Dishonor someone, straighten with her ability. Double brilliant cascade.
Okay.
These are all solid cards. They're just not, enough. Hidden Machinations doesn't really do anything for me right here. Well, I mean, I guess I can use it now instead of later. So let's look at the top and see. Well, that's a card that definitely feels like it has power. I'm just not really sure what I'm going to do with it. I don't even know. I know what card I'd like to get, but it's not currently legal, so that's a problem. If only we were playing Arc. So that's a put on down.
I assume you're referring to like Evil Portents or Rise. Like.
Well, yeah, I mean those
The card you
would
actually
all be
want to
fine.
get. Those would be fine rips.
Those cards would all be fine. Yeah, I would muscle through with those. And have I done everything that I can do? Have I been all that I can be? I believe so. And so we proceed thuswise. And here is Famous Bazaar. And flip. Well, that's a bunch of nothing.
Stacks and stacks.
And all you, my friend.
Okay. Flip. Look at all this worthless stuff. My first action is make a spirit.
Good choice. I will long-term fruition to put out the Ring of Air.
Sure. I've got a big fat pass.
I've got hurt feelings. Double suspending wind on your Dr. Leaky.
Pass.
2, 4. Oh man, you still couldn't be bothered to make tokens even for the video, huh? 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 16. I mean, your dedication to being a nuisance, that's impressive at least.
You gotta always bring your A game no matter what you're doing.
That's right, no matter what you do. What did I stronghold last turn? I really screwed up my stronghold. I should have hit some sort of force bonus thing. I'm not sure I remembered your stronghold last turn. See? Now that's why you lose the games.
Oh, you must have hit something.
You say that, but I'm not as convinced of it as you are.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put down my Touch of Death. So maybe he'll be so scared now to bow his personalities on an attack. And I'll get to touch them.
Action.
I will name whatever the go get the terrain card was.
Scouting amidst the snowsuit. Now, in a tournament setting, I would,
Yep.
of course, count that as having named the card Go Get the Terrain card.
No, because I can call it judge and have him confirm for me the actual text of the thing.
Oh, okay. Whatever. And then if you're done...
I can't you show me any ranged attacks? Did you have a stay your power or a serenity?
I didn't know.
I get a
I showed you a
wave.
scouting amidst the snow though.
Yep. Okay. I was too lazy to like write it down for the viewers. Okie dokie then.
So everybody attacks middle.
Uh, well, this guy is not going to defend. This burrow here is going to defend.
Okay. You first.
I will make a range 2 attack. Beg pardon, a melee 2 attack against one of your tokens.
This is a reader. Got it. So one of my spirits.
Yep.
Is dead. I pass.
I pass as well. So the reason I did that is because I wanted to get the abhor and the discard so that if I flip like 2 more, I can flush 1, buy 1, get 2 tokens. It's just it's a weird sort of reach for the tokens. And it looks like he killed an abhor in province, which is very calamitous. Could have done without that, man, let me tell you.
12, 14. It's probably the biggest weakness of that deck as it stands, right?
So I get the sensei her, but it looks like he still has another guy, so it's not going to get me anywhere.
5. And he can straighten one of these things. I don't really want to do that. That's retarded.
No, do it! Do it! Let me get the... Ah!
I was just so excited to finally use it. And I can look at my top 3 for my goofy library here.
Okay, well, I get to draw a card with Void, and there's nothing you can do to stop me there. So, neater.
Yeah. So I draw a card. Okay.
And then I will use all my gold to attach a bunch of demolishers.
So you drew a card with Void. I'm gonna uncertainty your guy.
Oh, did you have an unbowed Leaky? I got to name Leaky first. You should have an unbowed Leaky, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I go name Leaky.
You go name Leaky. I go uncertainty your guy.
Sure. I draw with Void.
I pass.
I uncertainty bowed Leaky. Ha! Moves and counter moves.
I pass.
Is your Leaky dishonored? I just assume it is. If it's not, please dishonor her now.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's not
I kill you. I kill you dead. Dead, I say, dead.
And they die. Losing 3. I forgot to mark my other 3, so I'll just stay at 7.
Okay, double brilliance.
Yep.
You're not at 7 any longer, sir.
Ha, take that.
I forgot to use my Soul of Man last turn. It's getting away from me a little bit. I've gone to my sort of drudgery. There's no possible way I can win mood, and it's getting me all misplayed here. But in my defense, I'm gonna lose. That's not,
In my defense, there actually is no possible way I can win.
It's just that. So why am I playing it out? Because these sorts of decks take a lot of tuning and tweaking and adjusting. So I'm sort of trying to see what cards might generate value, what cards might do something. And because, why not? It's only another 2 turns here before it's all over.
Make a token.
Maybe I'll get some more conspiracy tokens.
Action to you.
I will Soul Man somebody. How about your Ichimoku?
He is bowed.
Can you deal with that?
You probably take the honorable one,
right? Yeah, whatever, man.
I'm trying to make things matter.
I shall not dignify your nonsense with a response.
I make an idiot.
Good for you. I will straighten my personality.
I pass.
I will make my personality a Soul Man times 2. I'm a Soul Man again.
You can get the other Ichimoku.
That's right.
Bowed.
get some, and then double suspending wind.
Check. You want to hit the guy so I have to pay 19 gold to get all of the copies?
Sure. I'll let you rub it in when you spend your 19 gold.
I don't know if I can do
Whatever.
that. Anyway, once you're done, everybody attacks middle or
Hold on,
one.
I got a stronghold. I get to name your Kitsu Watanabe.
I
I
already
never
did
liked
that.
Watanabe.
Okay.
And then I got so much more to go, man. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14. Only 14 fours.
14 fours.
Ring of Air, my guy. Yeah, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. I'm getting close to not having anything to do, at all. You said 14 fours. Okay, so. Okay. Hidden machinations. Look at these wheels spin over here.
You're
I'm.
machinizing, man. You're
That's
macking in your
right.
deck. You have to go mac on some fake
I
cards.
don't know why is it showing me. It's showing me too many cards. It's just rubbing in on my terrible fake cards. Show me just the top card. That's all I want to see. Stop rubbing it in, deck. Okay. And then I got a contained at court. This is
Okay.
you pass, I pass, then I go boom, contained at court with my extra action off my hidden machinations.
Getcha.
Bowing your Matsu Mirai.
Getcha. Okay. You
That's
seriously
right.
named Watanabe with your box? You didn't name
No, I
the
named
Mr.
the
Snow?
line and the whatever the hell it is. No, I named the terrain thing.
Okay.
Stop trolling me. You're winning the game, man. Have a
Okay.
little bit of dignity. Show some
I've
class.
never, I don't
Beating
think,
up,
class has
beating
never
up on the.
reared its ugly head on this podcast, man. Of all the things you could say about us, classy is not amongst them. Are you good? Can I
Don't have
attack
to be
now?
the Harlem Globetrotters over there, man. You're beating up on the Washington Generals. Like, just stop rubbing it in. I used to think that, by the way. One time I went to a Globetrotters game, I'm like, what a bunch of show-offs.
Are you good?
Well, I mean, that's not about good, but sure.
I attack. That's surprisingly empathic for you.
I don't know what that. It's Thanksgiving, It has a weird effect on me. So I
Uh,
don't defend.
okay.
I use my progressive,
Yep.
sending home your 3 force guy, leaving you with 7 force. There's nothing that could possibly happen. I'm 100% safe now.
The boss. We only have this, so I mean we bounce. It's pretty silly.
Yes. Uh.
Get
It's
you.
because my machinations were too hidden. You were unable to properly anticipate a play of attack.
Well, I mean I'm working through your fate hand here. It's a process. So
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12,
So the
15.
problem with my deck needing to get through its entire dynasty deck is that means he will also get through his entire dynasty deck, and they don't really line up. They don't really line up favorably for me, it would seem.
Play. So there's 19 gold for these three guys.
Yeah, whatever, man. Good for you. Show off.
And then
Card.
3,
Boom.
5, 6. We can buy
Lobby
one
for
ton
the
of base, straighten things.
It
Buy that.
cause you some number of points of. How is I not hit my stupid burrow yet? This is just like, come on, man.
The rubbin.
Come on, deck. It's not the rubbins. It's the crap. I believe the official term is the nonsense.
Well, I got.
I'm blaming this all on Martin Johnson. It's all your fault, man. That's right. Welcome to L5R, where you get blamed for putting ideas in my head. That's right. You're the reason I'm doing
How
this.
dare you? How
All
dare
your
you
fault.
brew a deck or give somebody a suggestion? That'll
That's it.
teach you.
How dare you do the specific thing I asked you to do, which is give me an idea for a deck to play in a strict video? How dare you?
Uh,
Don't do what I say. Do what I need you to do. Well, I mean, I got my Tanizaki here, so that's pretty cool.
Combo.
That's right. Did you
I
mark
gained,
your points of honor
yeah, I
loss
gained
and
3 and
etc.
I lost 4.
and so forth?
And you gained 3.
Okay.
Well, you have
Any minute now, I'm gonna flip a Burrow, get 2 to 6, Abbott to 7, and then I'll lose, but I'll have gotten a bunch more conspiracy tokens.
that's right. More tokens than expected. Uh, make a guy with leaky.
Soul of Man on a guy. How about a 3 force guy?
Bowed. Cycle in Chumpy for a card.
Straighten. Soul of Man again.
Sure. Make another Chumpy.
Ring of Air.
Okay.
Soul of Man one more time. Here it comes, baby.
Need to make
Get
a few
some.
more Chumpies.
Get some. So I do think the Soul of Man Kitako with cheap air spells could be a thing in a military deck.
Yeah, I mean Scorpion's already awesome. So bow another idiot
Yep.
with this one. And then
My
something.
third Soul of Man in there.
Yeah. So you've bowed 3 guys.
Yeah.
Then I'm
Damn
passing.
right I have.
I'm passing.
Yeah. How about a little acknowledgement?
Okay, I acknowledge that.
I'm
Yeah,
just dancing.
I'm just
I'm just
dancing.
dancing. You got a dishonored guy over there. Re-honor him and bow him too.
Okay.
Double suspending win on your 3 gold cost guy. Take it. Take it.
It has been taken. I
Take
pass.
it.
Pass.
Take another little piece of my heart now, baby.
Mama.
I pass.
Everybody attacks a province.
Shijin defends.
Your action.
No. Shijin or this other worthless guy? Other worthless guy. No, Shijin.
The residual force
They're
might
also
come
worth.
up.
Not to me. So Shijin defends.
Check. You go first.
Melee 4 attack a dishonored guy.
Oh, I lose extra honor.
That's
There are
right. You
no
better lose
dishonored
that extra
personalities
1
at this
point.
battle.
Yeah, the Tayoko is dishonored, is he not? He's upside down on my screen.
Tayoko. Let's just say yes.
I could have
4.
dishonored somebody else on the last turn.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Pass.
Plan departure so that you don't gain any honor. Yeah, so close.
Pass.
Now he's gonna lose 6. Almost there. I really thought you were gonna hit the last of Burrow and just leave me completely out. Just like no outs, just done.
Just the rub-ins. Or the craps, as we've decided is what it actually is.
I think the craps is a more accurate representation
Bye,
of
guy.
what we're doing over here.
3.
Okay.
2. Bye, guy.
I Kobai Sensei the guy you buy, which is the only guy you buy, and then I get a token, right? Because
No,
all
I
your other
bought
dudes
2
are bad from
guys.
battle.
I bought 2
No, you
guys.
didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You please clearly indicate the orientation of your personalities, and how come you haven't ended the turn? None of this counts, man. I want a mulligan.
This is all bowed. Good God. My board is polluted. These 2 are the 2 guys.
Okay, well, I think I think we can probably just be done now. I don't think
Okay.
there's anything.
Okay.
There's anything.
So,
Yep.
is this...
Okay.
Okay, so thoughts on your deck. I think this is not another Battles Over Things video.
Yeah, I don't think we have enough sort of scintillating moments of decision points. But gold done at the so the Brilliant Cascadians are straight out. The Shikigawa's Courts are probably out. Because I did get gold starved. I wasn't able to keep up in development. Though I don't know if those personalities would have done a lot more for me other than bow to some contained at courts. But bowing to things like contained at courts would have been really important because I didn't even get halfway to my tokens, right? I need to have like some family libraries in there so that when I lose a borough in provinces. So definitely any kind of dishonor sub-theme isn't gonna work. I know why I put them in there. I thought that like there might be necessary like for honor decks and just sort of keep things and let me get to the point where I can use the favor, which I got to, but it just wasn't enough.
Mm.
So the holdings can be tightened up, they can be strengthened, and that's a good opening place to start. The deck did do a very solid job, I thought, in the early turn, sort of being disruptive and keeping things slow. It's just I didn't go anywhere,
Mm.
and some of that was the draw from the burrows, but I think a lot of it is just like that's the nature of the Kobai decks, and so maybe some I don't know some kind of big attachments or to generate force, maybe get a sneaky province swing attack, and there's a couple of different options. I'd have to look at some spells. There's a spell that lets you like flush things from your opponent's provinces, right? But it puts them down.
Yeah, it puts them at the bottom of their deck, but it destroys the spell.
But I could use it on myself to just cycle through my deck to get to a burrows. Um,
Well, if that's what you want to
so
do,
there's
why
a
aren't you
couple.
playing Mojomi? Right, the equivalent geisha that
Right.
cycles
I
the other
could play.
geishas. Or like
There's
play a farm
there's a
scheme. Like there's
couple of
lots of ways
options.
to rip through your deck.
Absolutely. Yep. Farm seed. There's a lot of ways. So I, that's there's a couple of problems. The first is that I don't have any kind of like the stall stuff only works if I'm getting to my end game quickly, which I'm not at all.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's like you can adjust the deck to do more battle stuff, which might work, but I tend to doubt it. The end of the day, it's going to be better off to just play a Scorpion Dishonor deck. We know Scorpion Dishonor is good. We know Scorpion Military is good. So I'm sort of like trying to jump into the card pool to come up with like the third or fourth best Scorpion deck, which is something I'm happy to try to do, and I'll keep playing with it. But it's I don't think it's a thing yet. I don't think it's formed enough. There's not enough good open control interactions. It's a little bit too much reach around your head to touch it. Now they're all matchups that I think it would match up very favorably with very sort of big unit decks, but that's not what people are playing. People are playing at decks a lot like just generic Lion, and the breeder stuff was really, 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 really good against me. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to abandon the deck, but I mean it needs a number of reworkings. It needs to start with the gold holdings, and then almost all the battle actions were sort of worthless. So that should probably just become flashy techniques or something. Like the oppressions, the couple of range attacks, all just felt way too slow, way too ineffective.
So, one problem I have with the control effects that are available to us in Strict is that none of them really attack the board. Um,
Yeah,
Kobai Sensei to
I thought
me,
touched it. Okay.
yeah, well, touch does attack the board. So touch is the spell, it's the card, and if there's a control deck in Strict, which I'm not convinced there isn't, it'll be a deck built around touch and picking up touch with Spirited Dispute. But
Yeah,
because Victory Through Deference is so popular, it really just turns off all those strategies. The
yeah, absolutely.
Like when I read Kobai Sensei, like Kobai Sensei to me is just an Oboro combo deck. Like anything else, like when you were talking in the beginning of the video about like I'm gonna run the new Love Letter guy and bow your guys and activate Kobai, that's all pipe dream. You're never gonna get any meaningful number of tokens off of actually bowing guys or off of attacking their gold because as you do that and as you attack my gold, I can still buy stuff. I can still accumulate resources. And then eventually my Katamari
The
Damacy grows large enough that it just all the work that you did doesn't matter anymore.
the hope is that a couple of suspending wins early force you into buying just one guy on turn like 3 or 4, and that lets me get like the last couple of tokens. It didn't. I mean, none of it came
No,
together
I
here.
get it,
So I mean, it's gonna take a lot of yeah,
but it's not what suspending win forces your opponent to do is to buy gold. It never like forces them to buy. It never does quite what you want it to do. The idea in your head is like, well, suspending win their guy, and then they'll only buy one guy, or like they won't buy anything because they'll just be gold screwed. Like it can never quite do it. It can throw off their numbers, um, such that they have to make a choice between buying like two guys or guy gold, but they'll always just choose guy gold because then they put more gold on the table, nullifying your suspending wins. And like
Yep.
these sorts of decks have to do so much work just to do nothing. Like you have to like run so fast. It's like being on a treadmill, and then the treadmill speed keeps getting turned up. And like in the beginning, you're like, this thing's slow and stupid. I can do this, no problem. I can do this all day. And then by turn five, it's up to like the highest setting. You're blasting and you're huffing and you're puffing, but there's just no way to keep up with it.
Yeah, I mean, I might have to just try to return to the way the deck was constructed, where you go through your whole dynasty deck in 5 turns, and then just try to buy just one a burrow a turn kind of thing,
Absolutely, it's a
not being
grip and
able to
grin. It's a grip
multi-trigger.
and grin deck.
Yep,
Um,
I think so too. And I don't know if that deck will work. I tend to doubt it. But I don't. You got to explore these things. I mean, a sensei that creates new win and loss conditions is
Absolutely,
something
I
worth
absolutely
exploring.
agree. I think there's card space, there's card pool to be explored here. The problem is just like there's some weak fundamentals. Like control is very weak and defense is really weak right now.
Yeah.
So like putting those two things together, it makes these sorts of decks, which I love, extremely hard to pin down. Okay,
Yep.
any last words?
No, I think I go by sensei, man. It's gonna take some work. Just like love letter, it's got to jump in my rabbit hole.
All right. Well, questions, comments, concerns, compliments, insults. Leave them on the website. Leave them on Facebook. Leave them on Twitter. We're Facebook/ Enough Talk L5R. Twitter, Enough Same / Enough Talk L5R. EnoughTalkL5R.com. Check it out, guys. I'm Jesse. That's Paul. This has certainly been Enough Talk.
English.